Christmas is coming. Start sending your letters off to Santa. Christmas is coming, yeah. Better be nice if you want your present. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming, yeah. Staying up late looking out the window. Yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Spotting some sleigh rides and some jingle bells. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming. Roasting some chestnuts on the fire. Yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Celebration and surprises. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Ooh, yeah. Tell all your brothers, sisters, and mama and papa too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been keeping my eyes on you all year. You've been taking notice, that much is clear. Now I'm meaning to ask you, hoping you'll take this right. Girl, have you got plans for Christmas night? Why don't we make your Christmas my Christmas, our Christmas? Why don't we make your Christmas my Christmas, our Christmas? Don't you think that the holidays should be all about love? Mulled wine by the fireplace with the one you're dreaming of. I bought a tree, we can dress together. Oh, I put a turkey to roast, stuffed with nutmeg, apple, and butter. So now I'm asking you, hoping you'll take this right.
Ladies and gentlemen, is it time to start the show? Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Welcome to Late Night Crypto, ladies and gentlemen. Winter is coming. You know nothing, Jon Snow. What is this crazy market doing? We're here on the weekend and Bitcoin's just kind of hanging out sideways. Altcoins are not doing much of a gosh darn anything. And I can't hear myself too good. Let's make sure my mic was working, make sure our volume is going good. And in order for me to see what the hell you guys are saying, I got to put on these old man glasses here. And look like a boomer. That's because you are a boomer. John? Throw off the bear skin and let's look at this market and see what she's doing. Here on the 6-minute time frame, we just hanging out like we've been all day. Not really doing much of nothing, but we're still above 100,000. We're above 101,000. So 101,844 right now. Can't bitch too much about that. Probably the best thing to do is kind of zoom out on Bitcoin and say, well, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Saturday evening. I mean, it felt a little lackluster, but I mean, we've just held our ground, stayed sideways. All to kind of fell off a little bit. They have fallen back a little bit. And take a look at the bubbles over here for the hour, and mostly green or mostly red there. Even on the daily here, the top 100. Span this down, it looks like every sector there is down at least 2 to 3. One of them here is 4, down 4%. So all the altcoins got a little bit of pullback. You can probably see that a little bit if we start looking at total 3. Yeah, here we are. It's a trend line that we're hoping to hold and give it a little bit of wiggle room and everything. Even giving a little bit more wiggle room here on the daily. She's still flirting with breaking it. Below the 9 daily moving average, so we can talk bad about you now. You suck. What's wrong with you? Do something. This green line right here is a 618 Fibonacci area that I'm eyeballing there that we might get a bounce off of. Looks like we did twice here, 2 days in a row, and it should stick. Could we come down and retest it? Technically we could. Will we? I don't know. It seems that weekends, we just don't have the retail here that we're hoping for. And that's what we're constantly looking for. We're looking for that weekend that we actually do get a bump up. I'll play with this microphone here a minute, because I love to play with the microphone. But it's not happening this week, obviously, but it could happen at the beginning of this next week. Look at, zoom out on total 3, go here to where we were on the daily. Zooming in now on the 4 hour. Still a little lackluster, still some possibilities here with this trend line, but she's fighting it. I ultimately believe that we will catch something here and go to the upside. I know it seems crazy right now. Like, I don't believe it until I sees it. I don't blame you for feeling that way. I think they're just playing games with us here on the weekend. They like to play games with us on the weekend. It's fun to play games with the people on the weekends. So, a little lackluster as far as altcoins go, but that could be some good opportunities to get in before anything else happens. Bitcoin dominance. Now, this is probably really what you need to be checking out. This would give us a good reason as to why we're seeing lack of enthusiasm amongst our altcoins, because when this little sucker wants to go up, altcoins don't do too good. They get a little under the weather, and we got rejected here, came down, and now we're starting to go the other way. So we're in that same situation where, what if this is all a bear trap and Bitcoin dominance goes up there? Well, that means Bitcoin's going to steal the show again, start outperforming altcoins, and altcoins will do okay, but they're, not what we got used to over these past few weeks when we've been spoiled with them numbers really popping off. They'll just kind of hang out and go up slowly as Bitcoin goes up. So we need to see this guy get rejected, and it could happen at this 200 moving average, or we could pop above it. I don't know. I'm still maintaining. I still see a lot of bullish action here on the Bitcoin dominance chart, and I've said this for the longest time. To me, I see a good setup to where we could be faking out and coming back in this, and Bitcoin dominance just continue to go up. We've got to keep our eyes on this and look for a rollover, and it's not totally happening just yet. In the past, when we got our rollovers, I mean, they were kind of quick about it. They didn't hang around. I don't know if I'm rolling over or not. I'm just going to hang out here for a little while. We're just going to hang out here and chill. We didn't do any hang out and chill. It's like drop, and then there might be something, but it still drops after all these tops. Drops, and we got our drop here. Well, I can't bitch too much about that. That was a good substantial drop, but where we are now, are we recovering? Are we going to roll over again and have another big drop? I can't tell you yet. The charts are undecided at this moment, and truly giving us, I could go either freaking way right now. Well, thank you, Bitcoin Dominance, for giving us some clarity on here in the bigger time frames. I'm still going to rock with the bigger moving averages are saying, let's get this party started. That probably looks a little bit more impressive if I was, I don't know, this guy. Let's get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, rock out, rock and roll. That's what I say. Or maybe this guy. We'd like to change things up here just a little bit. Shout out to everybody who's hanging out with me tonight before we start getting all into the charts. We got no news to go over tonight because Layer GG is off. We got 15 beautiful people hanging out here. Let's see if we can get Star Child to do the introductions here. And how's it going? We got Bullish on Parade saying, yay, Duality Crypto. Hello, my man. Sicario Bitch will pack my bags and call me Buffalo Bill. Hey, Buffalo Bill. It was the lotion on its skin. Not that Buffalo Bill? Oh. Well, pack my body. Okay. Medina says the bear market thumbnail. Is that a catfish? That is a catfish. Patrick Adam says, yo yeeps. Oh, yo peeps. Glasshopper 77. How's it going? There's sub. Almost missed that. Best thumbnail I've seen today. Thank you. Thank you. It's just very well pieced together there. Thumbnails, I don't know. They're just, you can think too hard about them, and then I don't know. I just throw things together at the llast minute. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I got my little system where I can do it easily. I don't have to. I for the people that are on there and changing up a whole new thumbnail for everything. I mean, I don't know. I got to think of branding issues, and wow, you got to really pull out all these creative ideas. Scario says, I messed up. I wanted to get Canaxium ticker, CAU, but lower, but then it went up. Not even know what that one is. Don't have very many coins on my list to go over tonight, so let me go ahead and put this up, and you guys can throw your request in, and I'll look for it underneath that ticker. I did add that one to the list there. Bugpick says, we going to dump. Bullish on Parade. Mike is good. Good. Always worried about that. So Cotano says, hello, everyone. Something reminds me I have to feed my zebra outside. What would that be? Bugpick says, I just drank spinach water. I'm healthy now. Well, I'm about to drink me some peach water because, well, I've got to get rid of it somehow, right? Might as well do it on the weekends. It just doesn't feel sophisticated enough. Wait just a moment. Wait just a moment. Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. May your bags always be full, my friends. And bouncy. Oh, snap. I changed that one. Well, I guess we're Santa Claus. Well, ho, ho, ho. There's Celinda. How's it going, Celinda? Full moon's coming, incoming. Last day of Mercury in retrograde. Pump tomorrow night. I would love that. I saw that big, beautiful moon tonight. Can we get back to Jon Snow? Jon Snow, come back, my man. He didn't have glasses, though. I'm trying to go for that stupid look. Where is that stupid look? Do I still have that? I don't think I still have that little. Doesn't make very much sense without it. Oh well. Anyway, if you'd like to join my $2,499 a month footsie fan club OnlyFans group, feel free to find the link. I haven't found it yet. Okay, submit your. Yeah, there we go. Buckpick says, well, Zeta, cause I have a bad feeling still. Uh-oh. All right, I got that one. This Glasshopper says, cheers, dog. Well, cheers, my man. Do you believe in Santa pumps or dumps? I'd probably think Santa'd be like most any other man, and he probably, if he had a chance to pump and dump, he might do that. I don't know. That's just my thinkings about it. All right, so there are some coins that have been doing, okay. I'm sure that they're going through a little bit of pullback too. But ENA's been doing pretty. Oh, she's still doing pretty good at all, right? I thought you'd get rejected and come back down, and you said, you suck, road dog. I ain't doing nothing you tell me to do. I'm like, golly, little oppositional defiant disorder, little. As long as you're pumping the bags, though, that's all that matters, right? She is showing this little deviation here, if you can see that, but we matured that trend line. So we've got a secondary trend line going on here, which could be leading into some parabolic activity, and it looks like she wants to try to work on a third trend line here pretty soon. Now we keep our eyes on ENA as she's basically in price discovery here. No, she's not. She's not. Look to the left. Golly, road dog, you suck. She is not in price discovery, but if she gets past this area at 152, she will be. I've got a target sitting here at 142 where I was too lazy to draw a line. Shame on you. I've also got a target at 189, so we think that she can do some damage. She got a nice little rounded bottom right there, and we like the rounded bottoms because, well, they're just fun to look at, and they seem to perform very well. They put the work in, did the exercise, build up those glutes, and they can run like hell. They deserve to run. Let them run. The rounded bottoms. Peak is also doing pretty good. I've been checking that one out lately. I kind of like this one. I'm really trying to work on getting a decent little bag of this one. Getting a nice little pullback. She topped out at 176, and she looked like she was going parabolic too. See, we got our third little trend line there, and that's about as far away as she could get from that idea before giving it up. Went on her fourth little run, and that was it. So she came back all the way back through all those trend lines to the main one, and it did not hold. Now it's been resistance. Ooh, we got a break of structure. Oh, Peak, tell me it ain't so. Is it over? Is it over? It could be all over. We don't know. We're going to pull a fib from swing high to swing low. We could take a measure move for this pattern. We could do that too. Which I believe is the very same thing, comes out to be the same thing of what I'm doing right here, right now. Well, no, it would be different. I would actually be looking at the 1618. The measure move suggestion back down here at these areas. I can't imagine that going back down to 24 cents from being 56. I am seeing some conflict here about 40 cents though. I like that one a lot. 360 moving averages there. We're not even in trouble going there yet, but it could happen since we lost this trend line. What I'm seeing here on Peak is a possible, what I would expect that we could see, what we normally would see in this situation is a retest of this trend line, and it could have been here, or it could go back up and touch it one more time, kind of like what Bitcoin's doing, I think. Oh snap, can we not draw? The little brushy. We're above the 9 moving average right now, so I ain't saying anything bad about it, but we could be looking for something like this. Then we lose the 200 moving average and, you know, work our way down to these areas. That would be normally what we would see happen out of this, but let's watch. The other scenario is like we get back in here and then we just shoot to the moon. We got those two scenarios that could be playing out right now. This is normally what we would see. It is, but I'm trying to say I'm not sold on either one of those just yet. Let's keep our eyes on it. As long as she's above the non-moving average, doing pretty good. Let's take a look at what you guys are looking at. CAU. I don't know what this is. Take a look at it on Mexicancium. Oh, that's kind of good on the 2 hour. Zoom out to the daily. Okay, she's come down. She's bottoming. Now, she could be doing a little harmonic thing, what we call a butt crack here, and that means she plays out and it comes back down, or maybe this is it and then we're on our way. I can't really tell just yet. Let's zoom out here. So this is February 2024. She was up $20. She's sitting at $3.16 right now, bumping off the bottom about 90 cents. Give me just a few moments to play with my fibs here. For this one, I like the $5.65 area there. Could get up to about $6 as well. Maybe even up to $8.38. These red lines here are the upper areas of accumulation zones. And basically it means that anywhere below 565 here in about 2 or 3 months is you're going to look back and say, man, I wish I'd bought more there. That was the bargain. Because this is what we call our little bargain area, little discount zones here. So looking pretty good. She's above the daily 200 moving average. Looks like she's flagging out, doing a series of flags, or in other words, a series of higher highs and higher lows. That's basically what we're looking at right here. When you string those guys together, you start getting channels, and when you got rounded bottoms in here, well, sometimes you're getting a little deviation, and that's it. The rounding does continue, and that means it's going to get a strong move. You got to give it some time there. I'm not seeing this as the butt crack that we were talking about earlier, but in a rounding bottom, what you usually get, you get a falling wedge or channel, and then you get an opening broadening pattern on the right side that does kind of like what it's doing right here. And that opening broadening pattern is what really opens up a lot of the upward target areas. So definitely I can see that happen there, about 5.5 to 6.18, somewhere through there. Let's take a look at Zeta. A Zeta chain. Still in a channel. It's a bearish formation, but we're on the bottom, so it's likely not to be too bearish. If it does break down, I wouldn't expect it to go back any further than its very bottom here, about 37 cents. We're hanging around at 71 cents right now, and it looks pretty good to me. All the price and the other moving averages have crossed over the 200, all except for the 100, and that should come soon. I would say buying it around that 100 moving average area, around 66, 67 cents would be a nice little entry there. Oh my gosh. Is it turkey time already? Boom. Well, hey. Yay, we're above 100,000 again. 21 beautiful people hanging out with me right now on this late Saturday night. Got a little bit of a late start tonight. Normally try to start somewhere around 10:30, but sometimes on the weekends things do get delayed. I like the channel. I'd say play the channel. Here on the 4 hour, we got 800, 600, 360 moving average, 200 moving. They're all the moving averages are in a great strong sequential order. They just flipped over here. Is this curving? This is going to break to the upside at some point. So therefore, in my opinion, buying it as close as you can down to this red line or these moving averages is probably a choice that will pay off in the future. And I think you'd be very happy with that. I like it. I don't have any. Do I? We've got a measure move if she does break out of this channel, and the measure move itself would take you up to about $1.38. Corresponds with this little guy over here, giving you some confluence. I like it. We don't know exactly where that's going to be. Let me clarify one thing, because, well, I don't know. I don't think we make that exactly clear sometimes with those of us that teach pattern trading or go over it a lot, but because I do see a lot of people making predictions and they even put times with it just because they're, when they're taking a measure move. Yeah, the rule for the measure move is that you apply it wherever price breaks out. So we will take it up someplace to preemptively just to kind of guesstimate where a target may be. But once there's an actual breakout, it is our responsibility as traders and analysts to take that measure move and put it at the actual breakout so that we can fine tune our targets. I don't see that go on a lot on some of the more popular shows. So, and I like to give you guys all the little juicy insights that they kind of skip over sometimes that might give you that little edge that you might be missing with them. Let's get out there and make that money. I like to share what works for me and some of the differences that I see some other places too. Everybody's not going to trade exactly the same. Everybody's not going to analyze the market exactly the same. There's going to be lots of different things. So there's plenty of room for disagreements. It's fine. Let's take a look. We did Zeta. We did CAU. I want to take a look at Nosana. Mothana. She's up to 407 today. This one's just kind of been, not doing too much, hanging around between 350 and where she is right now. We've got a measure move target. I'm looking for 659 in that area. That's my main place. A little lay over here at 528. But she basically broke out of a falling wedge pattern. We're just waiting for that little sucker to play out. Let's go, baby. Let's book it. Let's go back to the chat and see what you guys are chatting about. Come back up to my little marker here and I'm going to start taking some names. Cubic. Edwin Martinez, how's it going, Edward? Says, do you think UMA will go back to 190? I think UMA will do okay. That's a Cosmos base. That's a Cosmos ecosystem coin there. Best I remember. Crypto Arborist, how's it going? Bopick says, Haiti, and they got out early. She's been a little lackluster. Jason, how's it going, Jason? Thank you for your time. Road Dog would like your opinion on Spike and Perp, my main degen plays. We'll take a look at them. I'm not familiar with Spike. I have looked at Perp before. Or Perpy. Damn tiny letters on my phone. I know. And then autocorrect wants to mess everything up too, and then I look really stupid. Freaking autocorrect. Bopick says, music to more ears. Music to more ears. Just going through the chat here. Nope says Arcane chart is beautiful if you feel like having a look, and you got the, oh cool, you even got the contract there. See if I can copy that for later. Arcane. Patriot Canum says, can we look at INSP inspect token? Thank you, your delicious golden brand morsel. My eyes are up here. My eyes are right here. What were we looking at? It was INSP. Warthog Thunderbolt says, should be watching Bitcoin, just saying. I think we should always be watching Bitcoin. Which is at 102.6? She's going up. Dog needs a shot, getting too sleepy. Well, gosh darn it. The doctor orders. I'm not going to disappoint the doctor. You do have a PhD or something, right? Honorary road dog degree, something. Yeah, I'll talk about it. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin because she's moving. That's going to make things go juicy for today, and she's moving on the 6 minute. My gosh, she's blasting off right now on the 6 minute time frame. Let's go to the 1 minute so we can feel really important. Oh man, I hope you got it. Who got out of that trade with me right here? Yeah, I saw that first trade candle got out. All right, we're kicking it. A $3,000 trade to make $15. Yeah, that's how you do it. Do that 5, 6, 7, 8, 20 times a day. Get your $200 a day. So, lovely trend line, lovely point of resistance, which I would, whatever it is, I would say, nailed it! All right, so we got that out of the way for the algorithm. Bitcoin is looking cool. Let's take a look at some of these coins. Cubic, that is, do we still have that one up? No, Cubic is over on CoinEx now. I've got mine sitting on a wallet, but I did pick up, I just put a little in so I can track it over on CoinEx. Used to, you had to, yeah, you couldn't find this. It's an AI play, and it's a wild one. One that could be a big up and comer once it gets more traction. And I've known about it for about a year and a half. I think is when I got into it. So Mexi and also CoinEx, and we're going to zoom out and look at her. I gotta check my wallet and see. I gotta see what price I bought it at. I know it was, I mean, it was before all this stuff happened. On the first exchange that was listed on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flag pattern that we got up there. Nice possible double bottom formation right here. Already met the measure move for that little guy. That looks good, but there's always a chance to come back and retest that, so we want to make that kind of clear. You've always got that possibility. With a pattern breakout, you got a chance to come back and retest that breakout. I don't think that's mentioned enough, and it's often forgotten because they're chasing flags and forgetting, hey man, are they going to think about the retest? Oh man, it Bart Simpson to the downside. I don't know. I just think of it, if you know that they normally get a retest, and then you can plan for it and know, well, I probably shouldn't go all in here. I could probably get a better deal down here if I'm patient. Well, so we got those ideas. Let's pull a few fibs here. See what we got going on. Blah, blah, blah. Not much price action here that we can track too well. Are you a 3? Oh, okay, you're holding at 382. So, in my opinion, when they hold the 382 area, there's a chance that this could actually work as a flag pattern to the upside. A chance that it could be happening. This is more of a pennant, so the measure move would go out on the outside of it. And that would take us up to this 161 or this 6818 area. 0.00007550 ish is what I got from that. If we lose this guy, and we could, it looks like it wants to hold right now, but if we do lose it, we could be looking right back down here to these areas. 25.49 or 27.90.95 at 618 fib area here. Basically a little box zone I would put on it. Something like that if we lose that. But we could be going up. And I do like that target. That is a full move of that guy, but honestly, I would look for about 67.35. I would put that target on there too. They don't always make those moves. It's got a couple of other things going on that says that it might get up that high, but they're both great targets to get paid. Could be looking at another 60 to almost 100% gains out of cubic, I believe. Nice breakout of this channel or falling wedge, double bottom, however you want to look at it. She's ready to start moving now. All right, let's take a look at UMA. She's at 350. What was the concern? What was it? 190 dropping to 190 for UMA? I don't even remember when I did this, but I got this one marked as a safe buy after breakout. It hadn't been over here. This might have been way earlier in the new year. Let's clear this off and take a fresh look. So this is January this year. So this is what she's done all year long. I don't see 190 coming into the picture at all. I mean, at best, I wouldn't see her going below 288, 280, those areas. I see no sign whatsoever of even coming below that. You got one butt cheek here, you got the butt crack, and then you might be working on your right butt cheek. And if you've been looking at the other charts, you know that this right butt cheek has been a lot skinnier and a lot quicker to come to the upside. She's broken out of her accumulation zones, doing really good, trying to get out of this level 2 area, that 382. I like what I'm seeing here. I think she's headed, trying to work her way up to 496. And then from there, I think she is trying to work her way up to 862. And then from there, I think she's trying to work her way up to 1056. I'm not seeing anything really majorly bearish. I mean, the daily, you got a cross in the MACD, so I mean, she might be coming down for a little bit now, but I wouldn't expect it to get past, wow, $3 looks like that would hold even if we took lost the 21 moving average here. I'm not even sure that that's going to happen. You've got a trend line here that's being respected by these wicks and everything. The lowest that goes to is about 315. 360 moving average, 50 moving average down there ready to catch her if she wants to do that. I see more upward potential than downward potential. You got a flip of all these moving averages going on the daily time frame. She's ready to rock. Just gotta give her time. Yeah, I'm not seeing 190 at all. Let's see. I can't read my writing here, but I think that's TAR. Is that L? Nope. Is that an I? Ah, it was TARS. Well, I thought it was TARS, but I'm not seeing it on here. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was a different one. Cars AI right here. See if that's the right one. 4-hour charts, guys, went a little bit of a pullback. Looks kind of normal and healthy, really. Holding at the 382, looks she's going to come down a little bit. I think she's going to hit this 618, probably retest that area. 0.000, it's 4 zeros. They're a little 55.23. $55.23 is what I've got on the actual line there. I could see us, we could possibly be doing that. Looks like we broke that trend line. They got your 3 humps, then you get a little dump and A, B, C correction. Chance he may not even come down that far though. We might be looking at that one guy. Oh, screw it, I'll just keep that on there. At this 71.62 area right there. At 0.5. Let's take a look at Spike. Well, let me go ahead and get this one. Was it Arcane? Arcane AI, since I had that contract address in my clipboard there. Well, that one looks good. It's just on an upward trajectory, so that's a strong trend. That's exactly what you want. Looks like there might be a little bit of I don't know if it's call it rounding. It's the first stages of what it looks like. Nice channel, higher highs and higher lows. Can't bitch about that. If we're trying to figure out where she could go. I think the easiest thing to do would be a measure move. Where we get the breakout, and it looks like that would be somewhere around 0.001378, and we're hanging at 0.00068, so almost double there. Take a look at Spike. It's okay, I got this on. I can't look there. It's not enough information. So we'll check it out over here. This is Spike on Solana. And there are a couple of these guys, so I'm not sure if I get the right one. This one seems to be the oldest one right here. And if this is the one, hopefully this is the wrong one, but this is Spike, the original. She's just sideways. I'm zooming in a little bit, and this is on the daily, and she went up and she's down. Maybe it's got a market cap of 177 million, 10,000 holders, almost a billion circulating supply. Total supply is about the same. A lot of people have been selling here. not huge amounts, doesn't look like. But it's just not impressive to me. I mean, it would be a lottery ticket play. I mean, you are at a bottom area on this, so if it does something, but the question is, how long will it take it to do it and when? Memes are kind of getting sold off right now. Usually when it gets down these areas, it does go up a little bit. I think it would be a pretty cool degen play. One of the risky ones, you can get up about 200% there if it comes back up to the tops. Just don't know how long it'll take. September, this was right before Halloween, and then here we are right before Christmas. It may take another 2 months before you get that. But I mean, I like buying bottoms, and I look for this for position trading and other coins and everything. So I can't say, oh, I wouldn't touch this one 10-foot pole down here, because that's what I look for when I want to get into one. I like the bottoms, but I mean, you just go into it knowing that it could go against you, but really, yeah, most likely have a better chance of it going in your favor than against you, in my personal opinion. I'd say if you like it, go for it. Let's check out Perp. This is Purple Peppy here on the daily. Doing good. Why are these numbers over here? Is there any way to switch that? Where is this at? Regular percent? I want this on the right side. And I can't remember how to do that. Should be right here. Anyway, as long as I remember to look to the left to see the price. Throws me off a little bit. All right, I'm going to do the quick one on this one. It's an AB equals CD from the fibs. And it's basically taking us right here. And that's at 0.003462. Well, for a little confluence. Actually, you didn't give me the number I would have went for. There's also 3588. I like that one. I'm actually rolling with that one. The 3588, 3586.0003. I think she could be doing it. She's got a nice little breakout of this little guy, falling wedge. On this, you could at least come back up and touch these two wick areas over here at 2590, but I am looking for 3586 out of this one. Also, we've got this nice little trend line here that has not been broken, so that's cool. You can look at that idea, and then that brings us to this channel idea, and right here we are, the top of the channel, right there. Try to break down some different ways to look at this that give us all the same confluence, so you can see this is how I see prices. Actually, you're in a channel. I'm always looking for the top of the channel. We got at least 2 touches there, 3 touches on the other. It is valid. Let's rock with it. INSP. Inspiration. That's just peachy keen. 27 people hanging out with the old turkey dog tonight. Glad to have you here. I hope that your life is blessed, because everybody should be living a blessed life. I honestly believe that. you're not leaving a blessed life, just ask God for help. He'll kind of ask sincerely, and he'll work with you. Things will just start, happening. Just gotta reach out. Reach out. It ain't gonna happen the way you want it to. I can guarantee you that. That's almost a given. But you'll start seeing, oh crap, things start working together in ways that you like. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's clever. I wouldn't have thought of it that way, but okay. And yay God. And he's not a stickler sitting there. Oh, you did that. Oh, you didn't flush the toilet when you got up. You were points off for this one. I saw you didn't smile at her. Points off for that one. I mean, that's an impure thought. Points off. He's not like that. He's not like that at all. He's more of a, you can do this. You can do this. Just stop being stupid. I kind of gave you some guidelines. If you look at them, you might avoid all the bull crap that you find yourself in. I'm just saying. But hey, let me see if I can kind of point you in the right direction. And that's what God does. I like him. He's cool. What we got going on here? This looks kind of weird and crazy. We got all kinds of things. We lost this guy, so lost him. He's gone. But we got this guy hanging out, so I think I've shown that. I haven't shown this before, but if you were to zoom out and look at what's going on here with these angles and everything, you'd realize that you're just in one big grid that looks a lot like a chain link fence. And you just got this stuff, and price just goes from these little bitty squares, these little bitty pockets, to other little pockets. It's I mean, seriously, that's amazing. It's wild. And right now, if we want to go from this high and start squeezing down, you could say, oh my gosh, it's a falling wedgie. Personally, I like, if I'm starting here, well, I need to start looking at this. So I might look at this as a resistance line, but I wouldn't be looking at it to define my pattern. I'd be looking at this as my pattern. This one has a 60% chance to break to the upside. It's a continuation pattern, a megaphone pattern. This the equilateral, neutral megaphone pattern. And boom. Can you imagine getting up to $564? Because you could. You could. This, you don't see them very often. We saw another one the other night. Pretty nice, I think, for Inspire. This Inspire Medical Systems. What is this? This is stock. I'm on a stock. I thought I was on a crypto. Awesome. It works either way. It doesn't matter. I will want to point this out though. Here on the daily, does look like she could be working on. This got some resistance here. The moving averages flipped, so the whole band is now flipped bearish. So that's going to take a little minute for her to get over. She's finding some support here. I'm just not sure how well she's going to keep it. Let's turn some other things on. I think on this one we need to go out to the weekly. She's got some bearish action going here on the weekly. All right. She held the 0.5. That's cool. You might want to ask for a follow-up on another stream, but here's what I'm going to tell you what I think we might be seeing here. I think you're getting rejected here, and even though we're above the daily 200 moving average, I think she's working on trying to lose it briefly. It does look like it's trying to come down. If it does make a bearish pattern, which could bring you back down to these areas. This it's kind of telling me there's one scenario where over the next few weeks she could be coming back down to 162 or 145, and because these moving averages have flipped bearish, that's kind of feeding that momentum. But still, that's pretty good to stay above that 200. So if we lose the 200, I would be looking for that scenario, and the 200 is right at the price where it's at right now. If she keeps that 200, then I want to be looking for trying to break out. If she does break out, it's going to be hard. That's a lot of stuff that's got to work through. So probably sideways for a while on the more positive aspect. What I like to do in these situations is draw a trend line, and then when that's broken, well, then things aren't good. But if it's holding and it doesn't break it, find support on it, and then things could get really, really fun. So this one, the 21 could hold. The smaller moving averages are looking kind of hopeful and bullish, like there might be something bullish that's trying to go on right now. But the bigger moving averages are telling me she's got a lot of baggage she's got to work through on the way. All I can say is she's either going to find support here or she's going to lose it. And if she does lose it, I'm looking for the down areas. Let's look at 4 hour. Oh, that's cool. There's Lucy right there. That's my 366 moving average, which can act as, you know, a nice area of support. So 4 hour, kind of like that. I'm going to have to go a little neutral. I see a scenario where she could go full bearish on us, but it looks like she's trying to do something a little positive here. I know she's got some other indicators are saying that she wants to go down, but let's give this one a week to figure out something. Stocks move a little bit slower, a lot slower, more slower than crypto usually. But let's come back to this one maybe later this week when the market's actually open, and we'll get more of a feel for what she's doing. If she does break to the upside, man, that would be cool. What would she look like if she gets? Oh, we're in this megaphone pattern. That's cool. So if she is bouncing off of these, then she should be working on her next higher high, and that could be like 268 or more. So that would be cool. But this band, this whole band right here that we've been on, just it flipped right here. So that's going to be it's going to be a little bit of a headache. I'm not saying she can't get out of it though. Oh no, I lost everything. What happened then? I mean, it says it's TIA. TAI, okay. TAI. TAI for Tether is just keeps going up like crazy. All my targets have been exceeded. You got TIA against Sol. Here it is, wrap Solana. Now, if we're looking at it against Solana, a little different, 0.00182. Should be getting a pullback. Still above the daily 9 moving average, so it makes me question it until we lose that. Until we lose that 9 moving average, I'm not convinced that we've got a top. I think we should. It could be a top. It's in the definitely top area, top fibs that hit. But until we lose that 9 moving average, I always look at them like, it could change on us. She does lose. I'm going to lose it. I will be looking at this 0.5 Fibonacci area, 0.001392. With this strong of a move that it's got, Dow Jones or Charles Dow's theory of coming back to the 50% mark would be your first area to look for. If this part of the bullish market, I'm not convinced that we're going to be coming back to as many 618 Fibonacci's, but I mean, it is on the table and it's even here. So, I mean, yeah, I guess we can with as retesting that breakout is what I look for at 0.001158. Most of them I'm looking at 0.001388 for a retest, and we're at 0.00187 right now. Hopefully that's what you're looking for. against Solana. Angels against this says, can you chart Happy Cat? Happy Cat Mix C's got it right here. I'm on the daily. That looks kind of promising. Stochastics are kind of buried at the top. They can. 9 daily moving average, getting ready, trying to cross over that 21, and that'll be a nice little boost. And she's trying to bust out of this accumulation zone as we speak. Let's come down to smaller time frame, 4 hour. And she's going ahead to test this 382 Fibonacci area. So we got a support resistance flip over here. Was support, and then it was the resistance. So that's telling us that's going to be the first sweet spot. Second sweet spot is going to be 618. Look over to the left right there. You can see everything that's going on. Well, that's as far as she got up there several times. Makes sense she's going to go up there one more time. Try to break through it, hopefully this time. That's going to be a 3.8 cents. That could be giving us come up about 94, 95%. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Happy. Glasshopper said, let's do another shot, Road Dog. Oh crap, I forgot to do it. I poured it and I forgot to do it. Well, cheers. Was that peer pressure? Oh. Ave says, Drew's drop on the 15-minute. Look at that shoulder heading sort of to the downside. Actually, I call that a triple top, but I'm not going to get into the details about it. Look it up on the patternsite.com. These can do these can have a little bit more downside than what you'd expect of a head and shoulders. Look forward to try to catch a bounce here. Don't know if it will stick. If it doesn't stick, then we're testing 76. About 82 cents should be about where she stops. Patrick Adams says, when the peach hits, we look at stocks. Bugpick says, how do you get those extra EMAs, for example, the 800? Well, they're not EMAs, they're just moving averages, but the way that I do it is you go up to indicators, and I use this one. I use the 5 EMA indicator. Oh, crap. Did I just add another one? Oh, shoot. I accidentally added it. I don't need 2 of them. Did you take it off? I'd be amazed if I got up here. Oh, my gosh. There we go. I think I'm back now. So let's see. They're up here. So I just did the 5 EMA and what's this? I don't have them on though. That's what it is. Okay. And I just put the inputs that I want up here. You got 5 little slots and you can make them whatever you want. They come standard 950, 100 or something like that. The moving averages that I use for my strategy is I use a 9, a 21, a 50, a 100, and a 200, and I actually use every one of them. I don't have them on here and just have them there, and I don't know the relevance. I know every one of those things means something to me, and where they are, if price is at it, if they're crossing over another moving average, that all has relevance to me. And then that's how I read them. Recently, and I did use those 5 for the longest. That was great, and I'd use other time frames to get other insights. But what I've learned and come to understand was using adding some. That's not it, is it? I started to backtrack. I did this as a just as a joke, or just a fun thing. The 666 moving average, the devil moving average, back tested it, and I was like, holy crap, that's that red line, that big thick red one that I got down here, and man, it is so relevant. And the 800 I've seen used a lot. It's a 200 moving average on a bigger time frame, if you want to look at it that way. Like on the 15-minute, whatever is 800 divided by, oh gosh, it should be the 200 on the 1 hour. Is that right? Am I doing math in my head after drinking? So it kind of gives you an input on what's going on in a higher time frame in one aspect. So that's one reason I use it. But I use a 600, an 800, a 666, and then I use a 360. Is it 360s? I was going with 365, but 360. There was 2 reasons. I was looking at either dates, 365 being days of the year, or 360 because that's the degrees in the circle and in a square, and that ties in with WD Gann and sacred geometry and just the degrees there. He didn't use the 360 moving average, I don't think, but he was the inspiration for me for choosing that number to go with. Back tested it, and man, it really dials in stuff. Those 3, so that's why I have them as extra ones. They give me a lot more information. They also, even on small time frames or whatever, they just help me nail things. And whether this red one is over or beneath that orange one tells me a whole shitload of, well, we're going to bust out here, or we're going to try and just kind of go lackluster. You know, we get those kind of, it helps me to read the momentum. And when they're all stacked up, lined up, 800, 600, 360, 200, 100, they're all in order, that's a strong ass move. And it tells me, hey man, no worries, baby, no worries, my man, no worries. It's all good, all good. So hopefully that makes some sense. Buckpick says, interesting, I shall experiment with these indicators. I only have a 21 and 200. Oh, I know who you've been watching. Baby, I'm about to do what he says he's going to do. I'm about to blow your mind. Yeah, I've done a very extensive deep dive into my moving averages, and very they help me do it. Buckpick, hang around. I invite you to join our trading community and check out the stuff I've got over there. Let me see if I can put the links up here. This goes for everybody. I don't have a paid trading group, but I do have a very free trading community. Now, you're not going to see me in there charting every day or anything like that. I would like to, but I'm just not that scheduled to be in there every day. But I do put lots of alpha in there. There's lots of books that will teach you the true ways. There's things that you would be paying money for that you would get on my free site for do we get it for free? You just got to find it and dig around in the file sections. There's books, there's videos, there's courses, there's everything that you need over there. Most importantly, if I can you post it? Can you just post it? It's the chart room. That's it. There's 2 areas. There's the Telegram room and there's the chart room. The Telegram room is where I've got a TA bot, a premium paid TA bot that you get to use for free, and it will do TA for you. It will even examine your own charts. There's ways to get to look at your charts that you post. But this is our Telegram thing, and then over here in the chart room area, there's a section called student charts, and I've been that's where I welcome you to post all your trading questions and anything you got issues with trading. I mean, that's where I can kind of address them on my streams and on my membership videos or even in here in the chat and throw up, like one guy was talking about he was asking about Japanese candlesticks and the patterns and things like that. Japanese candlestick charting techniques worth it? The book is pricey. Don't worry, baby, I got you right here. I think I got one of the books here for free. I have that same book that is pricey. I got the free digital version right here. Boom. All you gotta do is just open her up. Oh my gosh, I haven't never done it on this. Can we do it with try that. And boom, there you go. There's the book. For free by Steve Nyson. And I've even got this one, the Trading Bible. How's this one? Adam Bodley trading the Trading Bible. Or is it? I was trading the Bible. Learn all the trading psychological secrets and risk management with the easiest, most complete manual for day forex and option trading. Just a little bonus thing. But anyway, I recommend you to hang out over here and post any, if you're having issues or questions about things like that. And that way I can find them and answer them and address them. It also gives me some good content on ideas on what people need to focus on. The 21 and the 200 moving average, they're good, but it depends on how you use them. I would recommend that you add the 9 to that, because while there's certain mentors saying things like, well, price got way away from the 21 moving average and you knew that's when to get out, or I'm skittish about getting it because away from the 20, like, what does that mean? I use a 9 moving average, and its relationship to that 21 moving average tells me a hell of a lot more, and I get my questions answered well before Mr. Guru can figure out what he's even going to do. And it's just, it gives me an edge. I have an edge on Mr. Guru because I have a deeper strategy, a deeper understanding of these moving averages. And those of you guys have been watching me, you have a deeper understanding than he does too. Congratulations. You have an edge on the market, and you have an edge on all the crypto and all the new crypto investors and everything that have been coming in studying under whatever they say. And that makes us winners. Because all you need is just a little edge in this market. All right. So Linda, I think I'm with you. I think I'm about to call it a good night. We've been going on for an hour and 13 minutes. And yeah, Turkey's getting tired. It's been a little bit lackluster, but when we close this out, usually looking at Bitcoin, seeing what she's doing. She's hanging out at 102,000. Not bad, not bad. Flagging of the upside, higher highs, higher lows, even on the smaller time frames. We're looking good. It just, the weekend's lackluster. Wait until Monday, Tuesday. Let them fake us out, do their little things. Come Tuesday and Wednesday, I wouldn't be surprised we're above 104, 105, and that altcoins are starting to look better again. Total 3. She's finding some support here in the 4 hour and the 100 moving average. All the other moving averages here, just like what we looked on some other things, they're looking good. We just got some lackluster activity on the weekend. The real money is going to be made during the week. Right now, accumulate a few more altcoins and you're ready to make some money during the week. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you again tomorrow. We'll go over the market and see what it's doing. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better. Usually Sunday nights, Sunday evenings are looking up a little bit. Maybe we'll get lucky that way. Be blessed, everybody. The day is coming, and the numbers have been going up, portfolios are growing, and they're going to keep on doing it for the next 12 months. Let's get out here and change our lives, change our families' lives. Let's make the world a better place, make our lives a better place, make our families even better. Live our dreams, and let's look at the corporate slave owners that have been running our life and all that, and let's just give them a nice little F you, buddy. Because we got a chance to make some serious FU money. over these next 12 months. I'm going to help you do it. Good night, everybody. Sean, take us away.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, her in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, her in my bag, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen. Catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Are we on? Is it working? I just saw that. C. Longacre says, please look at Debbie. It's supposed to be a rocket ship soon. I missed that. It's Christmas. If you're still around, 26 people are really? Even after the end screen, you're still here. Bless your little hearts, man. Sometimes I do this. Let's take a look and see if I forgot anything. D-E-V-E-E-V. I don't even know what this is. It's supposed to be a rocket ship soon. D-E-V-V-E. D-E-V-V-E. Oh, they got it on Mech C. Oh, it's a rocket shipping right now. We missed it. That's a rocket. Is that a rocket in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Where's the rocket? I can't find the rocket. Okay, well, she was down what 16 cents and 44 cents, broke out, and she's at 93 now. Not the time to buy, in my personal opinion, but unless you're just nibbling, I would do some very, very small nibbles just to get a little skin in the game. She broke out of her accumulation zone right here. Quickly headed toward this area of resistance, but it may not be too strong a resistance. I mean, she could spike up a little bit, but we're looking somewhere around $1.02 right there. Sweet spot. It's going to be these guys. When she gets up here to $1.02, she could be pulling back. I would expect her to pull back, maybe back to where about 76 cents right through here. We can pull a fib once we get her actual top in and kind of narrow it down, but just as a general rule, come up here, get rejected, and possibly come back, retest this before just stair-stepping our way up to these gorgeous little targets up here at 158 and the 198 area. That's on the daily. Let's come to the 4 hour. Yeah, she's not ready to stop anytime soon. She's got some nice rounding shapes going on here. The parabola. Work this guy with the trend line. Tracking on smaller time frames when the trend line breaks. That's your signal to exit, or at least make sure you pay yourself handsomely. Does look like she wants to test that area about 103. Maybe higher, maybe even higher. That's what I got. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season.
Thank you, my man. I do appreciate that. That means a lot. That really does.
Racks in my sack, her in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, her in my bag, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen. Catch me rolling, I'm I'm the chosen. Snow is falling. Elfie's calling. Check my list twice. Most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing. Diamonds blinging. Carols singing. Favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing. Diamonds blinging. Carols singing. Favorite season.
Oh, you be blessed, Glittery Marshmallow 1981.
I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag?
In my personal opinion, you'll learn more from those books than you will watching anybody on YouTube.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen.
You don't see a lot of ego in books. You see a lot of ego on YouTube. Ego will get you wrecked.
No, I can't.
That's something that's hard controlled by everybody.
When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10
Ego comes out even when you don't want it to.
Bring the cheese, put the lights up. 'Tis the season. Need no Grinch types, no Ebenezer. Don't believe this. Y'all need Jesus. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back.